next performer, when I first met him, I asked him, how long have you been here? He said 18 years. And I said, Jesus Christ, 18 years. That's a long ass time. I've been here 20 years now, which means he's really been here a long ass time. But he is an absolute Busan institution. Everybody, let's have a big hand for Perchan.
Sure. Good evening. First of all, I'd like to read a sort of a prose poem from a novella that I wrote some years back about a guy who believes or knows that his girlfriend is seeing another man. Her name is Mija. Excuse me. In the past, Korean men who married women who were sisters referred to themselves jocularly as gumong dongsa, or same-hole brothers-in-law. Sisters, it seems, were but extensions of one fleshly entity, identical ripe melons on a single maternal vine. Times change, however, and with them morals and the meanings of popular figures of speech. Today, men are same-hole brothers-in-law when they happen to be sleeping with the same woman. Like a pair of golfers, or even a threesome or a foursome, on the same pristine, dewy green, stroking their tensed and dimpled balls towards a shared cup. Hey, this is serious literature, gang. The Korean word for female breast is yuban, literally milk room. One imagines a mosque-like dome filled with stainless steel canisters, but soft. One imagines a closed cell filling slowly with the precious white liquid until the penitent's nose bangs against the ceiling and there is no more air. One imagines a woman built like a house. One imagines walking down long, darkened, doorless corridors, lost. One imagines meeting her other lost lover on a staircase. One imagines asking directions, trusting. One imagines giving directions and lying. One has known from birth that there are two breasts, two milk rooms, and that a single pair of lips cannot occupy both of them at the same time. One has known from birth that one must go from one nipple to the other, checking endlessly. Mija. A little poem I think that a lot of you English teachers, especially you guys, will appreciate. The title of the poem is, in English, the Korean word bap means glutinous rice, or at the women's college. And this poem has a little, a head note, a little quote. from a song by Cyndi Lauper. Can't stop messing with the danger zone. Halfway through the semester, finally, they stop asking me, "How old are you? Don't you miss your hometown? Is it true you're not married? How much do you drink?" And we go on to deeper things. What, sir, does Shiba mean? Good question. I wouldn't have known, except I read Times and music section to keep up with my rat race. It means, I say authoritatively, female autoeroticism. Blank stares all around, exotic frogs on lotus pads, gazing up into the light. So I say it in Korean, Yoja Jawi Hangwi, and I sense a ripple in this placid pond of oriental souls. How does he know that bad word? They whisper, quite rightly, given my struggles with their tongue. But at least I've let them know what we sing about back where I come from. And one more poem. This is a poem that tries to trace the intersection of the fairy tale and the intersection of the fairy tale and everybody's favorite art form, which of course is pornography. The title of the poem is Pietà, and if you don't know what a pietà is, sooner or later you'll go to Italy and you'll see a whole shitload of the things, so don't worry about it. At any rate, Pietà. A young man bowed politely. His head snapped off at the stem. The head hit the ground with a thud. The young man kicked the head. The head bounced away, bounced politely into the lap of a girl. The girl was sitting in the grass. She cradled the head and stroked it. The body without its head staggered in the distance. The girl watched its blind feints and lunges. She asked the head if it wanted its body back. "Not quite yet," said the head. "Let it wander around a little. It will go to pieces once it realizes what it's lost. Let's wait and watch it come groveling back. It always puts on quite a show." And the head liked the girl's lap. It liked being cradled and stroked without its body parts getting in the way. It liked being the center of attention. Sooner or later, the rest of the body would grope its way back to them. Sooner or later, it must tumble upon their intimacy. "See," said the head. Already the young man's arm was crawling toward them in the grass. The fingers of the hand clutched the grass and dragged the arm after it. Not far behind it, a leg came bounding along. Bounding along gamely and drunk-like, but bounding along just the same. Somewhere in the distance, the torso lay writhing in the grass. As soon as it learned to sit up, it toppled over again, but in this way discovered a method of locomotion proper to its kind. Clumsy, clownish, in breathtaking somersaults of slow urgency, it too would come. Last of all would come the young man's cock and balls. How it inched forward in the grass would remain a mystery, but come it would. It would come because desire is shameless in its naked persistence. Because the blunders of instinct, once set in motion, are unerring. Because a cock and balls creeping forward in the grass, moving without seeming to move, but closing in just the same, is a marvel no brave girl has ever yet been able to resist picking up and cradling in the palm of her hand. "Wait," said the head. "Hey, I got here first," said the head. "Enough." But already it was too late. Already the girl had lifted the cock and balls to her lips. In despair, the head buried its face in her lap, buried its face there in blubbers of rage amid childlike snuffles, princess and frog prince and French wet kisses. In the grass, even today, you can find their fairy tale statue above a simple plaque that reads, "69." Pardon my French, that means 69. Thank you very much.